Aleksandra's been having her first taste of open water swimming and is about to experience a mass start, but she's having doubts.
I don't know how I'm going to do 750 meters. I'll go.
You all up for the mass start? Yeah. The middle of the masses off us.
Yeah.
Sure. What we're going to do, instead of starting right here, you've got a long zoom on that camera, we're going to go over to the white and green buoy, and in that way we'll rope in a few of them that hang around it. And all we'll do is you'll set off and you go as far as you like. Yeah. But what we're going to do is we'll start at the green and white and we'll head up round as if you're doing a 750 course. So there'll be a group of people over there and we'll rope a few more in. But we'll start in a tight bunch anyway, and that'll simulate a mass start, because you only, even if there's 400 on the start line, you've only got 5 or 6 around you.
Rich,
so
let me go and stop those guys from swimming off and get them to join
okay,
in.
yep. So you make your way over there, and I'll see you at the green and white, and we'll group together and we'll do a mass start there. You got long enough to zoom?
Regardless of her own performance, the opportunity to swim alongside one of the UK's fastest triathlon swimmers is a gift. Aleksandra wisely keeps it steady. This is her first time, and she's already quite tired. The same can't be said for Richard though, who is already forging ahead. After only a few minutes of steady swimming, Richard is disappearing into the distance. After the mass start drill with Richard Stannard, Aleksandra is more than ready to get out.
I can barely walk. Look, my hands are so cold. They're separating, but I can't get them. I can't get them close together.
With the lake now open for water skiers, it's time to get changed and meet up with Sean for a debrief.
It was lovely. The lake was lovely. It was a bit cold.
Cold, unfortunately, this time of year.
I still can't feel my feet.
Don't worry, you'll soon get warm. The main thing is now, once you've got the suit off, is the aftercare of the suit. Obviously,
right.
you're gonna be nice and warm now, so don't worry about that. The thing is, the jersey off the suit takes the longest to dry.
Yeah.
So when you take a wetsuit off, dry it from the inside out.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and you can hang it up with a hanger,
Yeah.
but don't put it in direct heat. Don't put it into an airing cupboard. Don't put it on a radiator. Just hang it up, let it dry naturally,
Okay.
and then once it's dry from the inside, then you'll turn it inside out back to its normal shape,
Yeah.
and then allow the outside to dry, and then you can fold them up and you can put them away.
Okay.
But as I say, always rinse them off as well if you've been in the salt water. Lake,
Ah, yeah.
it's not so bad. It's clean. It's fresh water. But when you've been into something like a swimming pool,
Yeah.
or down at the sea on the coast, get the salt water out. It does rot and corrode the inner jersey.
Okay.
All right. The main thing about a wetsuit is it has to fit the body, and you must try it on. The benefit of going to an open water centre to actually try on wetsuits is key. You'll be instructed how to put the wetsuit on. You'll be instructed on where it should sit on the body and how to do the suit up. You can't buy it by looking on a magazine and just saying that's the suit I want, just because it's got the right colour, it obviously has to fit in with your price point, so you need to do some research, have a look at what's out there, see what your budget is. There are some exceptionally good value suits out there, but the main thing is trying a suit on and getting it to sit on you, and then have a swim in it, and then you can decide which suit you feel most comfortable in. Another important aspect of triathlon is once you've actually got your wetsuit, is to actually swim in it well in advance before the race. Don't put a wetsuit in a cupboard, bring it out on race day and try and swim in it. You need to practice in your wetsuit, whether it be in the local swimming pool, open air, or down at a centre like this where we have a swim facility. You can actually get into the water, practice your open water stroke. It is different to pool swimming. You will need to swim in it regularly to actually understand how to swim open water, how to navigate, how to sight, and you can only do that by using the wetsuit. So get into a facility and practice with your wetsuit, taking it on and off as well. Actually practice taking your suit off in a race scenario, getting the suit up on the body to begin the swim, rather than actually on race morning trying to figure out why it doesn't fit and sit on the body. So all this you can practice well in advance.
And some final advice from Richard.
Well, if it's the first time, the aim's got to be to finish. You want to just get round, get through the swim, get through that mass start, have a good bike ride. Transitions obviously are important from the swim to the bike and the bike to the run. So getting through those and just enjoying the whole thing. I mean, it's about an hour and a half probably for the sprint distance is your first one, between an hour and a half and 2 hours long, depending on your ability. And it's just enjoy it. And most people seem to. That's why they keep coming back. And once you've done one, you want to do another, and you want to go longer or get faster. There's sort of two schools there. People want to go longer and longer and longer, or get faster and faster and faster. I'm in the fastest category, so I'm trying to always get faster, looking for the edge, looking for some ways to go quicker. But enjoyment is the biggest thing.
Back home, Aleksandra heeds Sean's advice about aftercare. So what did she make of her first open water experience?
This really was a completely different water experience for me, because I am used to warm water in blazing sunshine, clear where I can see the bottom and fish swimming around me, and it's usually everything's blue. Here it was cold, everything was brown underneath, and it was a lake. It smelt different, it tasted different. So it couldn't have been further from my previous experience, and yet it's just swimming, really. You know, it is really just going through the water. So it actually embrace it. In triathlon, especially for novices, it seems that the open water swim is the big thing looming in front of everybody before they do their first triathlon. And some people actually would like to do triathlons, but there's the open water swim to get over, which some people never get over. And I would say, well, yes, there are things that you'll be surprised about. You might experience a few shocks along the way if you don't like cold water, or if you don't like murky water, if you think it's strange. But I'd just say, well, try it. You know, you might actually like it, as I did.
Next time on Trading Up, Aleksandra gets put through her paces in the gym with Richard, learns some core strengthening Pilates with Joanne, and takes delivery of her new road bike.